Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 10. Yes, that's right, 10 whole days in a row of the FIFA 20 Road to Glory on Ultimate Team. We're starting today off. We've done the dailies, and I've actually got a pack for you guys. I have done the Oktoberfest. I've done one of them finally. I always say in videos like, oh, we're working towards the Oktoberfest here and there, but no, we've finally done one of them. That's one of them. We've still got, I think, a week left. They expire at the same time as Ndombele, which we now have, and I've got some games with him coming up. But we start off on Sunday night when there's more SBCs, Hernandez to Bayern, Brandt to Dortmund, and after this, you know what comes next, squad battle rewards. But I'm starting off with this Brandt to Dortmund. We've finally got to the stage, where we can just do SBCs, first owner. I think we paid for one player this, and it was the goalkeeper we paid to do the Bundesliga thing anyway, so we didn't really want him. We've got his use out of him playing as well. This one, I think, was completely free. Maybe one player cost some money. No players cost money. And that's a gold pack for trading in some bronzes and silvers, so pretty good. Well, whatever we get is going to be profit. We get a rare in Dembele in this one, and I think I skipped the gold pack because no one wants to see that. It's just a boring gold pack. We didn't get a rare. You hardly ever get rares, and we got loads of players from that, so win-win. We get a squad battle rewards here. I'm a bit ashamed we fell into gold 2. We was in gold 1 for most of the time, but this is not the priority. Div Rivals is the priority, and then eventually Foot Champs is the priority, which we have now qualified for this weekend. I'm going to be focusing more on that in the last stage of the week. I'm going to be getting this team ready. Speaking of teams, we've got a new one. You'll have to find out later in this episode to see it, but it's mostly funded by this pack here. We get a German, ter Stegen, no, central midfielder, Bayern Munich, Leon Goretzka. That's a 30k, bang on, 30k player right there. Nothing more, nothing less. So we've got an extra 30k, I think we've got around 70-ish k, so we should be near 100. 2 squads, a 1 to watch, 3 informs. We're not doing that bad at the moment, guys. The next pack is another board, German, central midfielder. Yes, I haven't put the same clip in twice here. We have just packed back to back. I think this one was the weekly pack with Champions Edition. We just packed back-to-back Goretzka, so that's 60k from squad battles, plus the 10k we get there. We get 83 there and another player. We start selling both Goretzkas, and as you'll see in a minute, bang, that's the last 30k. The other one already had sold. We sold him straight out of the pack, and we are on 134k with this team here. This team, the God Squad, and we come up against another guy who has that Ndombele. This is his debut. Ndombele, we're going to test how he is. I think I've put him in like a stay back role, so he's going to be staying more down the field. We take a lead, and then in the 83rd minute, he pulls it back. He hasn't been in the game much. He's been in it a little bit, and then in the 87th, what happens? He scores. Playing in CDM all game when I changed to a 4-1-2-1-2. And Dembele scores on his debut. This guy is a beast, I tell you. I'm not saying that because he scored. He's actually playing like a beast. Unfortunately, we get pegged back in the 90. Well, there were 2 seconds to go in the 91st minute, and it was his Ndombele. So you can tell how good he is. He's scoring for both of us, and he actually had him. And like, I think he changed it up. He went attacking in the second half and swapped him around. You could see all these players were in different positions. We've got a pack here. I'm not really bothered about objective packs. We know they're not going to be the best. But we get Nani, who was okay. He was an inform last week, which is a shame. We couldn't have got the inform. This guy has Sane. As you know, a couple of episodes ago, Sane wrecked me. What a player he is. He doesn't get that involved this game. He scores a lucky rebound and he scores a slide with Ben Yedder. 69th minute, we're getting back into this. What a goal this is. I'm just going to let this play out. This will just look at the passing that goes into that, and it's finished by, you know, Mr. Reliable Jota. But then, I know for certain it was this game. Jota starts to take a bit of a slump. He isn't playing as well as I would want. I know he wins a penalty there, but at this moment I was thinking maybe change the team up a little bit. We just score a banger of a penalty with Delafeu. This moment here, when he levels it up with Cruz, he's got like a Turkish league side, so we should be beating this comfortably. We don't, we end up actually struggling. I think we end up going 2-1 down. And this game right here got me thinking, maybe time for a change. We've been playing with two teams, and I've not really picked my favourite one. I'm swapping between them. I'm doing different tactics every game, which doesn't really help. And the other thing that doesn't really help is goalkeeper still being broken. I don't blame Pickford for that. He went straight through his legs, but I don't blame him because he's been a pretty decent goalkeeper for the most time. I'm definitely staying with him for a while in this road to glory. Got no reason to change him. And here we go. After that game, we decide to change the team up. These are the players that I think will stick in the team, which I want to stay because I think they are the best players. You might think I've overpaid there. We go out and buy the first big signing that we've bought, the first big player in Wijnaldum. We buy an even bigger player, almost 50k on Lucas Moura. And I made a mistake. I thought I was buying a cam version. I must have took it off the filter, and we actually buy a centre forward one. João Felix, his price has got, when I packed him, it was 11k, and his price has gone up, so we got rid of him to fund this team. We actually bought it was a mistake on Jesus. We bought a cam version, but at least we got a hunter card because that's the filter I had it on. I wanted him with a hunter card. I was contemplating Luke Shaw for ages. We wanted a shadow on him. We wanted more pace, even though he's pretty decent with pace. I always like shadows on my defenders, and it was better off, so I just bought Luke Shaw. And we've got a new team. Unfortunately, Delafeu fell out of this team as well. I think I'll show it later on, but I just wanted to get straight into a game, and I forgot to show it. Lucas Moura, straight away, making an impact. This guy was my favourite player on FIFA 19, these Player of the Month card, and that was just amazing. My voice is going a bit right now. He gets us a 1-0 lead. This guy was a good player. I don't think his team was the best, but he used that Martinez. I think this guy had Martinez at the front. He used him well. Socrates gets sent off. Pickford not Pickford. I make a mistake with my throw-in, and he almost scores from it. We're trying to get it out. We've got 10 men. What a shocking pass from Gomez. Everyone's saying he's a good player. I think he's a good defender, but I'd like to use someone else. When Foot Champs comes around, I will be using Van Dijk, and it's 1-1. Last minute, hit the post with that. I don't know what was going on, but Wijnaldum with a debut goal, along with Lucas Moura, makes it 2-1. And then, story of the episode. Last episode, I was coming back from every game. I was coming back from 3-0 deficits, and now we're just getting paid back in the 90th minute all the time. This time, we take a lead, and we want to hold on to this. Jesus gets his first goal. He actually played really well in that cam roll in the first game. I didn't really show many highlights from him, but he hit the post about 3 times. We got a rage quit straight off the bat there, so I think that's his first win in ages. We got out of the rot. This guy had a beast of a team. Vinicius Jr. and Iñaki Williams, all them kind of players. We take a lead. This Pookie card as well, I haven't mentioned him in a while. He's actually playing really good. He's not fast, he's just a hold-up player. He doesn't really do much. Pickford should have saved that penalty. Yeah, Pookie, I wouldn't use him if you want to be a really fast counter-attack team, but I'm not that kind of person. And I just want him for his shooting there. He's not the best at finesses, but when he's one-on-one, he hits the target. We get pegged back, 2-2, Vinicius Jr. And then I decide, we were playing a similar formation to this already, but I wanted a CDM. Took Torreira out of CDM a while ago. I regret doing that, but now I kind of don't. Now we've got Dumbele. I wanted to play him at CDM anyway. I was telling him to stay back anyway, so we've put a CDM card on him, and we're playing in CDM in this 4-1-2-1-2, which is the formation I was switching to anyway with the other formation, so it's a good idea. We actually score from a corner. That is not a draw. Well, it was no goal, but it was kind of scoring from a corner because Jesus, we're on target, and then this guy absolutely takes me out and I'm throwing goal and doesn't get a red card. 2-2. We're getting so many draws, it's unreal now. Lucas Moura sweats it across. Weghorst, who just scored earlier with a banger of a volley, gets us the lead in the second half after I subbed him on at half time. You see what I mean? Weghorst, he is a right player, and in the 90th minute, Harry Kane scores against us, and we end up drawing another one. We're still in Div 5. I want to move out of that as soon as possible. We're so close to rank 1, which I aim to get this week. We've got the qualification, as you just saw briefly. But that is the end of this episode today. I will see you next time in this road to glory. Laters.